Hey, this is my review for Rock Band Unplugged for the PSP. This game, overall, a really good game. A great buy. It uses the up, left, triangle, and circle buttons as the notes. You can see very similar interface. And you switch between the instruments with L and R, and you go into overdrive with down and X. It's kind of nice interface. It all works out well. It really masters what you want from a Rock Band type of experience on a handheld. Now you don't get the co-op experience from Rock Band. And you don't get the peripherals, you know, but you get a good experience as far as gameplay goes without that stuff. It's fun. It's got a nice set list. It works out well. The song sets, they've almost all been used in other games, like previous Guitar Heroes or Rock Bands, or are available as downloadable content for a music game that's currently out. And you know, it really doesn't matter that much, since this game is it's different, and I like it. It works out well for the PSP. The graphics, yeah, they're okay, but you don't need graphics in the PSP screen. The size as well, so you can definitely tell when the notes are coming, what the notes are, you know, what you have to do. If you really want to play this game to the fullest, you should play it with headphones, because playing without headphones, you really don't get the true feel of the game. You know, you play with headphones, you can actually just feel the game, like you can feel the rhythm. But without headphones, you know, unless you're in a room like I am right now that's completely silent, you're probably not going to be able to hear it. Which, that's just a general problem of the PSP, not necessarily of Rock Band Unplugged. Overall, I would say this is my favorite PSP game out there. It works well, and it's just a good game. If you play PSP as a gamer who wants to get a nice challenge, then yeah, you can pick this up. But if you play it as someone who wants something to play while you're on a plane ride or on a road trip or something, it works out well for that too. It's a good all-around game because, you know, it's Rock Band. You can set the difficulty low, you could just mess around. The set list contains like 45 tracks, a good amount. It gets limited after a while, and you might find it tiring because you'll play a lot of the same tracks over and over. But overall, as long as you don't play the game to death, like you don't play it too much, you won't notice it that much. Unless you're in the very beginning of the game. That part's a tad bit annoying, but it still works out the same with, you know, you do a gig, you get fans, you get stars, you progress through the different things to get, you know, your van, your tour bus. All that works the same. Each country is one venue. The countries don't have multiple venues, which they don't need them, because it's a good sized game for the PSP. It actually is a really good sized game. Overall, I give this game a 9 out of 10. If you just own a PSP, you should get this game. Or if you're gonna get a PSP game in the near future and you're trying to decide what to get, this is a definite buy. Now I'm just gonna keep playing the song "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi. It looks a lot like Rock Band. %, perfect solo. The controls feel very good. They work well. You'd think they might feel a little awkward, but once you get used to them, they work really, really well. It's almost a different style of game because it's pressing the buttons as they come down without any instrument or without, you know, co-op, but it works well. It's got the Rock Band with the music, the countries, the fans, the stars, that same progression and the same, you know, music, but the gameplay feels really different, but good and fresh. It works out well.